Alright, Sid, this one's a toughie, but we can do it. Alright, we've got C, H, and O. Put C, H, and O on this side. We've got 5 carbons, we've got 9 hydrogens, and 3 oxygens. We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. Alright, hopefully you know how to do that. All I did was tally up both sides. Let me let the dog in. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, let's tackle the carbons first, because I always like to leave the hydrogens and oxygens for last. And actually, the oxygen's going to be dead last this time, because the oxygen on the reactant side is in 2 different places. It's here, and it's here. So I want to leave myself that flexibility. So I'm going to deal with my carbons first. I'm going to put a 5 here. Remember, always working on the side that's lower, and this 1 is lower than this 5. So I'm going to put a 5 in front of there. We're going to cross everything out, recount. We've got 5 carbons, we've got 2 hydrogens, and we've got 11 oxygens. So far, so good. Now, like I said before, I'm going to leave my oxygens for last because my oxygens are in 2 places on my reactant side. So let's deal with these hydrogens. This hydrogen is what I'm dealing with. So I'm going to put something in front of this hydrogen. Change color so you can see. We need to get it to be a 9. So what number times 2 is going to get me 9? That's going to be a 4.5. Don't worry about the half. We'll deal with that at the end. So once I write that in, I cross everything out. This is getting a little sloppy, but you get the idea. And we're going to recount. Still got 5 carbons. Now we have 10 plus 4.5 oxygens. That gives me 14.5 oxygens. And we've got 9 hydrogens. Okay, so my oxygens are a problem because they're in 2 places on the reactant side, here and here, and I need to have 14.5 of them. We have 1 here. See where I'm coloring in? We have 1. So really we need 13.5 here. What number times 13.5? What number times 2 is going to give me 13.5? So that's going to be 6.75. Let's get a pen. 6.75. 6.75 times 2. Now, once I put that number in, I'm going to cross everything off. I'm going to recount. So I got 5. I've got 9 hydrogens. And I've got my 13.5 here. And I've got my 1 here. That gives me 14.5. Okay? So everything's balanced now. The biggest problem I have is my coefficients are not in smallest whole numbers. So we got to get rid of them. Alright, this is really sloppy, but hopefully you're following me. We've got the 4.5 over here. In order to get rid of that 4.5, I can double it. If I double the 4.5, I got to double everything else. So this, which is a 1, becomes a 2. The 6.5, 6.75, if I double it, becomes 13.5. The 5 becomes 10, and the 4.5 becomes 9. So we got rid of one of the halves, but I still have another one to go. I'll write in red this time so you can see. I got to get rid of this 13.5. I got to double it. 4, 2 doubled is 4. 13.5 doubled is 27. 10 doubled is 20. 9 doubled is 18. Now I've gotten rid of all of my halves and 3/4 and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm going to go to the next slide and just rewrite this so we can double check all our math. So give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I rewrote it on the next slide. So I'm just going to retally everything just to double check that everything matches up. So I'll make my list. 4 times 5 is 20. That's good news. We got 4 times 9 is 36. We got 4. Oh boy. 27 times 2 is 54, plus 4 more is 58. Okay? We got 20 carbons here. 20 carbons here. Go away. Alright, we've got 18 times 2 is 36 hydrogens. And we've got 40 oxygens right here. Oh, you can't see where I'm pointing. Hold on. Hold on, Ryan. 40 oxygens right here, plus 18 more gives me 58 oxygens. Give me a second, Ryan. I'm almost done. All right, so everything matches up. as you can see. Just double check, can I reduce this ratio to anything smaller? No, because of this stinky 27 that messed us all up. So there's our answer. I also noticed on your paper, hold on, let me bring the picture up on my phone. Dun, da, 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 Sydney Carter. Question number 5. Sid, take a look at that. Question number 5. You have 3LIN, 3N plus NH4NO3. I think you have a 9 here. Then you have 9LINO3, and then you have 3, and I can't read what that is because the picture got cut off. These numbers, 3, 9, 9, and 3, assuming that you have this 3 correct, because I can't see what you have in this spot, but assuming you have that correct, 3993 can be reduced by dividing everything by 3. So this becomes 1, 3, 3, 1. Make sure you always have your coefficients in lowest whole number ratio. Okay? All right, send me a text, kid, when you get this. Bye.